Now, when I say tonight's video is not going to be about rubber monster masks, no siree. It's going to be about two cool boxes of stuff that my friend Dwayne dropped off today, full of old plastic model kits from the 60s, maybe, at least 70s. Cool shit. I know those of you seen some of my old monster model videos in the past. They get more likes than the mask videos. It's crazy. What if I told you there's two boxes of cool stuff on the floor right here, and we're going to dig right in, and I'm going to show you everything in here. So instead of putting the podium up, I'm going to sit my ass on the floor like a child and show you my new toys. Woo! We are rolling. All right. Oh, the old knees aren't what they used to be when you turn 50 years old. It's insane. I can't believe I'm 50. It's so weird. Up here, I'm like, I don't know, 17. My buddy Dwayne, I've talked about him on the channel, I'm sure. Good buddy of mine. He owns a company. He owned a company called Prop Masters that he's totally revived in recent years. And he makes props and masks. Dwayne Whitehead, Prop Masters 1 on Instagram. Check him out. One of my good, best monster buddies of all time. Black Cat just crossed our paths. Let's see where that brings us tonight. Prehistoric scenes. You've seen the monster scenes. I've had monster scenes. Okay, we did a whole video of the monster scenes kits from Dwayne. Now we're going to look at prehistoric scenes. This actually ties in with a bunch of stuff on the top floor of this house I'm going to have to bring down. Oh my. Unbuilt. This is so far. This is an unbuilt kit. This is an original too. Unbuilt Aurora. So all the parts are in here. Hey, can you get out of the way? 1971. Prehistoric scenes. Why don't you go stick your nose in everything? Get out of here! Another prehistoric scenes kit. Pieces are all here. Books. Prehistoric scenes. This is the cave kit. Just the old illustrations are everything. You know, just these old boxes are so awesome. We will see. Cro-Magnon woman. I think I dated her. Check her out. 1971. Look at her face. Look at her. What? She's all messed up. Messed up on bone broth and dirt. Dwayne, okay, brought me. So in these boxes are the prehistoric scenes. There's a prehistoric scenes store display. There's a cat. There are Ripley, believe it or not, models. There are more Disney Pirates of the Caribbean models. No, there's not more. We never got any of those last time. Last time we got the Haunted Mansion Disney models. Now we got Pirates of the Caribbean models, which are really cool. So I'm going to pull these out carefully. These are all built and pro-painted by Dwayne. You gotta go. You gotta go. I gotta be so careful. Like these great little torture scenes. Oh my God, this is cool. Cool. And I'm gonna, don't worry, I'm gonna get the camera down and look at all the stuff in detail, but I gotta carefully. I'm unboxing this with you guys for the first time here. There's cool little guys. This guy looks like Cousin Erie almost, like it's a Cousin Erie ripoff, totally. Man, you can really get stuck on that, cool gal. What? Look at this. This is great. So this is an old Iron Maiden model. God, this is just, it's so cool because no kid today would want this stuff. They would have no interest in this at all. It's just not cool enough for them, you know. Look at this. This is the old Crush'em chair model. See, these have the little guys next to them that'll tell you funny little, you know, stories about what you're looking at with the little signs, you know. So there's another one here. Another Cousin Erie ripoff. Observed device relieves vile back pain. Good riddance, crick in the back. So now, those are probably the Ripley's models, I'm guessing. Oh wow, look at this Pirates of the Caribbean model. Oh, Dwayne, this is cool, dude. What kid does not love freaking skeletons? You know what I mean? I guess kids that love football. So, look at that. That is awesome. That's a Pirates of the Caribbean model kit. I can't remember. Like, he sent me a little list and maybe a couple pictures of the stuff he was selling. I go, I want it all. Just bring it here. Oh yeah, we got some boxes. Got some green bubble wrap. Here is the, oh wow. So here's a unbuilt kit, Pirates of the Caribbean model. When did these come out? I remember these boxes from when I was little. This is a whole kit. Look at this. All of it's there. Should I build it? Keep in mind I have a crap ton of Aurora models in a box. Several boxes that need to be restored. I'm hoping this winter, oh boy, I'm hoping this winter I can clear out my paint room and really start airbrushing and working on some model kits. Once again, here is a Jolly Roger, Dismay by Be the End. This is more of a newer kit. You know, I could just tell instantly, but it's cool. It's looks like that. Dwayne threw that in with the deal. But, you know, I love the old stuff. It's all about vintage monster, vintage dinosaurs. Okay. Hang on, guys. These must be part of this display. What on earth? They're blocks of wood. Some kind of displays for something. Hold on. Let's put these aside. This one's coming apart. Dwayne had these like Aurora things taped onto the fronts of them. Dwayne's a very creative guy. So who knows what all that is all about. Okay, this box is empty. Ooh, there's white powder in it. Oh, not that kind. Let's do this so the powder doesn't get all over my floor. And we're going to use this as a table. I said excellent, not actually. Got a little bit of a cold. It's not from the white powder. Let's carefully, oh, now we're getting into the cool stuff. I'm guessing a lot of you will agree. More trees and animals. God, the paint jobs are so great. Oh, look at this. This is the cave, obviously. Duh. This is the cave. I believe these dinosaurs were starting to be produced around 1972, 74. If I'm not mistaken. Dwayne, can you give me more disgusting looking plastic? Ew. You have a body wrapped in this? There's Grog and his lovely wife. More pieces. We're gonna get this out and set this up. So this, my friends, is Aurora Prehistoric Scenes store display. However, all right, so here we go. This is the Prehistoric Scenes store display. Now, quickly, this part is reproduction. Okay, the cardboard, it's nice though. He probably got this back in the day when people started to make these types of things. It looks great. I've never had a store display. I've always wanted the Monster Scenes ones. This is like the next best thing. It looks cool. It really, you know, looks like one of the real ones to me. They could have been a little brightly colored, more brightly colored than these. So here we have a nicely painted cave. Keep in mind, they did not reproduce the dinosaur model kits. All these years, to my knowledge, they've always reproduced the monsters, like the Frankensteins, the mummies, the Draculas, the Forgotten Prisoner, but they weren't reproing the dinosaur kits. Get out of here! Ah! Sorry. So they weren't reproducing that stuff. So what we have here is failure to put the models out. Don't worry, I won't bore you and like I just want to show you all this though, because I know a lot of you out there are going to see this and go, oh my God, I had that, you know? This guy's, why? Don't tell me that was glued in his hands. You son of a... Like, it just gently goes in there. Anyway, so this is cool. Let's unwrap the family. Okay, hold on. Now the cool thing is, I've got several boxed models upstairs I'm going to bring down and show you in this video that relate to this store display. That's why I wanted this so bad. Because I've got a lot more than you see here. Dwayne, this is cool. It has, I didn't realize this kit had all these cool little things. A two-headed snake, saber-toothed tiger, jaw, bones. Remember, I'm going to take the camera down. I'm going to show you this stuff closely. But, yeah, this is going to have to be set up somewhere cool. I may have a photo of all of it set up at Dwayne's house on my phone, and I will show you that in this video. Because I'm not going to sit here and bore you to death. And, well, I probably do that all the time on my other videos. I know. Listen, if you follow this channel, I know. I know I can be very boring at times. I'm not an actor. So there, I got it set up, you know, half-ass of course, but you could see all the little parts I got with this set. And those are all original models, painted beautifully by Dwayne himself. And this is going to be so cool if I can get this set up into my extra room on the top floor of the house. I told my daughter, I said, we'll get rid of all the junk out of there. Well, not all of it, but the big desk is going and we'll have more shelving space for her collection. I just can't take up the whole house for mine, so she collects Nightmare Before Christmas stuff and has a great collection and has some really rare stuff. So I said, you know what, we got to get your Legos that we build and your Jack stuff on display, but we got to make more room for old shit too. I'm going to put the camera down in a minute and show you more stuff I brought down here from upstairs. But let's take a look at these cool. So here's these great little Ripley's models, you know. Look at the nice paint jobs he did. The paint jobs are nice and clean, you know. God, where should I put the... I'll put the Pirates of the Caribbean model up here as well. Set him there carefully. But the Ripley's Believe It or Not stuff, believe that's what these are. They're great, you know. It's just such a simpler time. You know what I mean? Where kids did not need... We didn't need all this bullshit that you see today. Give us... go on a road trip, just give us a Mad magazine, some Bazooka bubble gum, and maybe some Mr. Bones candy, and leave us the hell alone. These are great. Nice little paint ups on these. And all of this is going to go right in the vintage model collection. And it's cool that my friend painted this stuff, you know. Here's the little dude for, oh, and his little sign for this guy here. Oh, he looks like he might crank it or something. I don't know. I'm going to put these in front like this for now. And get these prehistoric scene boxes. Because I'm going to put the camera back up and show you what is in that box. You're going to like this. So, oh, I forgot one important part. I forgot one important thing. How could I forget? Oh, look out, Grog! Man, get out of the way! Pterodactyl's coming! Throw some rocks at it. Yeah, anyway, at least you got to see the two dinosaurs that came with this. Which brings us to this other big box next to me. Woo, boy! Look at that! 13 Ghost shirt. Woohoo! It's getting hot down here. This box, over here. That's my horrible impression of Captain Kirk. This box is full of Prehistoric Scenes model kits by Aurora. All originals. Because I just told you they didn't repop these, but look at that. I found all of these in the attic of the Frankenshrine. I open the box, I go, oh my God. So I saw I saw all of these up in a box in the Frankish Shrine, and I had some already. I've got Prehistoric Scenes models over the years that I've kept some, I sold some, but some are more common than others. But these kits are all here. You know, like, this is the great part. Look at that. That is all unbuilt on the tree, you know, everything's on the trees. And, of course, the tempting thing to do would be to build these. It's not like, I've had a couple of these in the past. It looks like a saber-tooth tiger. Yeah, saber-tooth tiger. Let's put these babies out here, right? Let's get these boxes going out here. This is a jungle swamp kit. Oh, wow. This is cool. So these are brightly colored. That's how the stuff came, I think. But there's a bunch of little parts in there. Yeah, this is not the stuff that Dwayne has there. Ooh! There are other parts in here. Oh man, you modelers will know when you find little things in there that go to other model kits, you get excited, like missing parts. So there's a frickin' owl in this one. The bats from the Dracula kit, right? One of the mice from the werewolf model, the Wolfman model, I think. The mouse, the rat with the long tail. More bats. Pieces of a lantern, which may be from the witch kit. I got like 2 whole witch kits unbuilt. The witch, that's a great kit with all her little things, you know, in her little kitchen. But lots of cool parts in here. And I'm assuming all of the parts you would get with the swamp, the Prehistoric Scenes Jungle Swamp. I think this was all 1972, right? Yeah, 72, which also makes me smile because 1972 was a great year. You want to know why? Because I was born in 1972. December. I'm a Sagittarius. December 1972. So, I mean, and I'm not kidding. You know how grateful I am, like, that I was born in the early 70s. And I have vivid memories of the 70s. Killer, amazing memories from the 80s. Being a kid through the 80s. Good grief, man. Okay, here is the Allosaurus, which is that dude. So I've got a full unbuilt. Oh, so I bet Frank was painting him. That's him. So this one's all there. It looks like it's all there, but partially painted. You know, not a big deal. Put him there. This is a cool one. This is a snap together werewolf or snap together Wolfman model, which is pretty neat. So, okay, we got one more here. Here's the old spiked dinosaur. I've owned like 4 of these, but this is what I'm keeping. Complete looking kit inside. The spiked dinosaur. They also made a brontosaurus, I think. The really long neck. Like, I believe they make that in this big box. I have to try to get one of those now. But isn't this great? Yeah, so these model kits, I've always loved the Prehistoric Scenes. Yes, they came out in the early 70s when I was born, basically. When I was 72, these were coming out. But I had an older cousin, my cousin Charlie, and I remember, you know, like around 78, probably like 78, 79, we'd go visit my uncle's house, and my uncle was the coolest uncle in the entire universe for reasons I really can't get into right now. But he was a dealer in all kinds of interesting things. Yeah. So, but my cousin Charlie had these Prehistoric Scenes model kits. I used to see them in their basement. So just seeing these in the 70s at other people's houses, you know, older cousins and things, I just loved them so much. I loved dinosaurs as a kid. I love them to this day. I take my daughter to the museum. We look at all the, you know, the dinosaur bones and skeletons, and she collects fossils. So, I love the subject. So this You know, some of this is monster related in a way, but these Prehistoric Scenes models are so awesome. And I had these a while back. I got these, and then Dwayne hit me up the other night. He goes, "Hey, I'm gonna sell the Prehistoric Monsters, or I'm gonna sell the Prehistoric Scenes kit display. I knew you wanted that cave deal and all that." I said, "Bring it, dude." So that was awesome. Thank you, Dwayne. And Dwayne actually brought a mask here that I'm going to talk about on another video that you can order from him, brand new, and maybe we'll get some orders for him. But this is cool. What I'm going to do, this is a short video tonight. It's not like a super long video, but I'm going to take the camera down, show you this stuff one more time, and then I'm going to take you to my glass case out there and kind of just pan over the models that are in there, because when I shot the Collector's Call TV show here a couple months ago, September 1st, we shot it. I rearranged all that stuff, put different models in there because they wanted to shoot all kinds of stuff I owned. So let's go take a look at that and see what we got out there. All right, so I think maybe I talked about these on another video not too long ago, but when I brought home stuff from the Frankenstein, all of these amazing models were at Frank's. And those of you that are into vintage monster stuff will definitely recognize what these are. The smaller stuff are all original Billiken models from like 84 through 87. And he would send these out to some guys in, Frank would send these to people out in New York, and they would hand paint all of these for him and then ship them back. But these are just great. They were caked with dust, so dusty. I took every one. At first I didn't recognize some of them. I'm like, what are these? I picked them up. I saw Billiken on their feet. I go, oh my God, I've had Billiken models, but man, he had them all. He had all the great monsters there sitting there. So I got them all, cleaned them up. And then he had the beautiful Screamin' model kits all in a room. They were nice and clean. They barely needed any cleaning, but God, I had those out of high school, early 90s. I started painting these in my bedroom when I lived with my parents, and they just bring back so many memories. Painting up those Screamin' kits, you know? All right, back to our model talk. Let's do this so there's no glare. I hope it's not like discolored from the weird light bulb in here. Hang on, guys. Yeah, I see like weird discoloration going on. Anyway, hopefully it's not going to last. There's like a bar of brown across here. A couple of Aurora Frankensteins, but then we got all of Dwayne's monster scenes all displayed nicely here. He painted all those in like 91 or 92. And then sold them all to me. Here is a great Lost in Space kit back there. And that was painted by someone. I don't know who painted it, but I ended up buying that in an auction of monster stuff. There's another one that was with it. I bought those two that were in this monster auction. And then these great robots were there. Robbie the robot. Look at, I'm sure you recognize these. These were all built up, you know, nicely done. They were in an auction. I said, you know what? I would love to buy these for my cabinet. Put them with my model kits. Old bride and old witch back there built up. My mummy that I restored. Back to Dwayne's pieces. You remember from the old video I did. Those are the Haunted Mansion Zap Action models. Okay, those all move as well. They have little movements they do. Original Auroras here. These two are originals. I have an original Wolfman as well. I've got a whole bunch of the other ones over there. See them? Those were from Dwayne. What was it? Dracula's Dragster, I think, or King Kong Coach. I can't remember all the names of those, but they're so neat. There's the King Kong one. A lot of these need little glue jobs. I got to repair some of the pieces. I got all the pieces, but they're just falling apart. They could be very delicate. He's a repop, I think, but I've got the original sitting right there. No other model kits down here at the moment. Oh yeah, that bride, that silver screen bride was done by Dwayne. So I figured I'd just wrap up this video real quick and show you the stuff in this case. Because if you're like me, when you were a kid in the 70s and 80s, you have a great appreciation for monster models and old Disney stuff and old Addams Family, Munsters. You know, God, what a, like I was saying, what a time to be a kid. I mentioned a few reasons, but there's a million reasons why I would not want to grow up today, you know? Kids today aren't going to want to watch the Munsters or, you know, Addams Family. Like, that was on television still in the regular lineup of shows we would see. There was not all these internet distractions and crap like that. So it's just wonderful, wonderful time to be a kid. We were even forced to watch I Dream of Jeannie, which wasn't a bad thing. So thank you for watching this. I got masks showing up tomorrow from being foam filled. We'll probably do a video on that. I'm going to do a video on the rest of the Halloween Society stuff. I may shoot it tonight, but we got to wrap up those in that series. And then all kinds of other stuff for the month of October. I promised you guys a lot of monster mask videos, and I want to deliver. So thanks for watching this, you guys that love model kits. I'm obviously a big mask collector, but in time I will do more model stuff because I love it so much. So thank you, and I'll see you soon.